one sec, Pablo. I do have an answer to that question, but I'm ducking out real quick to holler at Chris 1 second. Hang on. All right, so on the how's the cat note, yeah, we've obviously my cats come in here and they stay in here in the office. So the white cat she's learned that this is another room, and the past 3 days she's snuck in here 3 times now, once each day, trying to come in. She's like, well, the rest of the cats in here, and like last night, all night long, she just slept outside of the front of the door. So every time we got up to go to the bathroom, it was like tripping over a cat. Chris is actually taking her to the vet this morning. Chris is in the shower right now. Just got off text messaging with the vet on WhatsApp, and the vet is in the clinic today. So Chris is going to take the little white kitten in to get her rabies shot and a quick just once over to make sure that she's the right weight and everything to get spayed. And then we're hoping to get her spayed, middle of next week as soon as possible. We actually ordered, last night I ordered a big old box of cat litter, because we don't use cat litter for our cats. Our cats don't go to the bathroom inside. Our cats are outside cats. They sleep in here, but we don't do cat litter. When they were growing up, we were using dirt from the backyard in a big old box, a big old container. So I have a cat litter box, but I'm not using dirt. Now we have grass, so I don't have the dirt at my disposal. So I had to buy a big box cat litter. But thanks again to the donation from our German friend, because that pretty much covered. I think it's going to cover everything. We've already gotten her antiparasite pills. We got a big box of cat litter. I also bought it's like a recovery, it's a Velcro recovery suit. It's not a suit. It's like a onesie for cats for recovery after surgery. It's like 15-20 bucks or something on Amazon. They don't have them at the vet clinic here because we live in the middle of nowhere. So this vet clinic is very rustic, and they don't have all those sorts of things. Plus, they would charge you a fortune if they had it anyway. So we got some of that stuff ordered for delivery, so it should be here by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, and we're hoping to get her in for surgery Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So, on the cat note, Pablo, cat is doing well. She's put on weight. I might even be able to. Well, there's probably no easy way for me to point the camera at the door, but I'll just show you real quick. She's at the base of that door, just sitting outside, just waiting for somebody to open the door so she could try to sneak in. And then Chris actually sent me here, I'll do this. I can show this. Chris sent me a WhatsApp message earlier because she was out eating her breakfast and drinking coffee, and she had put the cat box down to just get it ready. And if you can make that, it's probably going to be too much of a glare. But there's the little white kitten. She was in the box exploring it, which is a good thing because Chris is like, you're going in that in about an hour and going to the vet. So we'll see. But she is going to get a rabies shot today and hopefully get an all clear to do surgery next week to get her spayed. So that's an update on the rescue cat. I also put up a new video on the Homestead channel this morning because we got a firewood delivery day before yesterday or something. I just forgot to publish it yesterday. And yeah, so onwards and upwards with them. And then my cats I've got Luke. Luke's right there already asleep. I got Sam and Smeagol are over there, and some are back over there. You can't see because of the light, but Pippin's back there in that chair. So we got about half of them are in here this morning. I don't have Frodo, Leia, and Mary. Those three are out and about. So those three don't come in here very often. It's got to be really hot outside for those three to want to come in the room. Mary pretty much stays. Mary is like 95% outside, only comes in about 5% of the time. Until it's winter. When it's winter, she likes to sleep with you in bed, so she'll come and snuggle when it's cold. Luke is in here every day. Sam is in here every day. Smeagol's in here every day. Pippin's in here pretty much every single day. Those are the four that pretty much hide in my office with me through the daylight hours. And if it's really hot, Frodo will come in when Chris takes a nap. That white cat, man, she's worming her way in. She's like, don't put me up for adoption. You know you want to take me. And it's like, it's not a matter of want to take you. It's a matter of I don't have space for an 8th fucking cat. I have too many cats. Too many rescue cats. I can't take anymore. But she's put on probably 300, 400 grams. And she's looking much better. She's still skinny, and you can still see a bunch of bones, but she's looking much better. And she's playful, which is a big, big sign. The funny thing was she scares herself when she tries to play because she's never played before. And she doesn't use her claws, but she does bite. And when she bites, if you react, like pulling your hand away, she immediately cringes like you're going to hit her. So she's very scared to play, but wants to play. Like, when I was bringing in firewood the other day, she was just running up and down the hall chasing us as we were doing firewood. So she's a very, you know, cute kitten. So we'll see how she goes. Back for the hag, says Kahina. Yeah, we're going to try the hag again first thing this morning. What's up, Babylonia? We're going to do a stream today, a few hours here, and then we're going to go straight from this into the Baldur's Gate 2 Greatest of All Time video, which is going to be after this stream. So stick around because there's lots of fun stuff today. I just finished recording my Baldur's Gate 3 is Too Big video earlier today. Got that scheduled for tomorrow. Also covered the first of the anthology films from Starfield finally this morning. And I did the 2 reviews for Strange New Worlds and Foundation. So I've done 4 videos this morning. It's 10 o'clock. I've been up since 4 a.m. It's a pretty good run. Now it's time to do a stream. And then do the premiere. And then I will go down for a nap. The schedule's been working pretty good the last few days. I'm actually very happy in a way that my finger got screwed up the way it did. It's much better. I told Chris, I think it's about 85% today. Yesterday was about 75%. I'd say we're about 85% back to normal. I forgot to tape it this morning, and I spent like 4 hours working with no tape, and then my finger started hurting, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I need to continue to splint and tape and pay attention. But in a way, I'm very glad that that happened because it has made me adjust the way I work. And I think I may be liking my new schedule quite a bit, which is I've been getting up, you know, the alarm goes off at 4. I'm usually up, caffeinate, medicate, defecate, you know, get ready to go. By 5 a.m. I'm usually in my chair, and then I usually just sit here and work until about 1 p.m. usually. So that's a good 8-hour shift. And then after that I take a nap, and then I get up, and I will occasionally do some more video production in the afternoon. But I'm also doing, Chris and I have been watching movies or an episode of something every single night for about 10 days in a row now. So we're kind of getting back into that watching shows routine, which is very nice. And it also kind of, this has forced me to slow down a little bit and do more stuff in the afternoons and just relaxed. Chucking potions. Chucking healing potions. Yeah. I don't do it very often, but yeah. It's possible. Alright, I'm going to leave everybody up here.
These boots have seen everything.
And I just want to try something. Oh, I just saw the hag. I just saw the hag.
In the cage.
She was visible right there a second ago.
Come on! Bash her brains out!
So I wonder if I can force trigger her.
Here we go.
Or if it's going to immediately drop me out of invis. Nope! That didn't work.
Get your bloody head in!
So the good thing with this is that all of my other companions are way back here. There is a good reason, there's a good thing to this. Okay. Get them all up here because I have the high ground now for the moment, which is a very important thing.
Death is but a word away.
Come on! Bash her brains out!
You want the girl so bad. Fine. Which I wonder.
That cage won't last.
And that's how you do the hag fight.
See a trap.
Immediately, everybody. You punt her into the abyss. And you say, "Yeet, motherfucker!" Simon says it's a long early day, but nice to finish having a good part of the day life. Yeah, but I like working early, so. Can you mage hand the orb? I could certainly try to mage hand the orb. I haven't ever tried that before. We just let Marina die because I'm talking instead of saving her. But hey, at least I know that that worked. Let's reload. Try the mage hand. I like that tip, Joe California. Can you mage hand the orb? We can certainly try. What's up, Victoria? Kahina's like, yeah, never let your guard down, hag, or we'll take care of you. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Oh, I forgot all about the camera. Yeah, don't step in front of the camera, little lady. Yes? I forgot Chris took the camera to she went out to the birthday party for her niece, 1 year old, and did all the photography for the birthday. I haven't actually looked at the pictures yet. There's a lot of people at that birthday party. They invited like 100 people. I didn't know how many people showed up. Oh, that's a good picture of my nephew-in-law, I guess. Good pictures in here. Cool. Well, I'll let Chris handle those when she gets back. Which means I gotta put the camera in its bag. I'll tell you what, I don't miss lugging this thing around on contracts. It's about a 30-pound bag. It doesn't seem like much until you're wearing it all day, hiking around doing a photography gig for like 6 hours, and it's like, ugh. All right, let's get them all together and let's sneak on down here.
Gods are watching me. There. In the cage.
What loot does she have? She has like a staff and some other stuff.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Alright, so somebody said...
What's next, I wonder? This way.
Yes?
Oh, enough waiting.
So Joe said let's try the mage hand. So we're gonna do that.
Your desire?
Who's got it? Is it Lizelle that has it?
Its will be done.
I cannot manipulate the orb with the mage hand, apparently. Which is unfortunate. I can shove, though. Which I know she's around here. Look at that. So if I hover right here, guys, look at that. It actually sees her. Even though I don't see her, the tooltip is telling me she's right here. Which is kind of cool. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Graham says, how many hours of a single playthrough in early access? I got 60 hours when it first dropped, but I did every single thing on the map. I would argue that if you go through everything that's in the game right now on a single playthrough and you only do just the streamlined stuff, it's probably 30 to 35 hours of, like, you know, if you did a condensed run and you were successful at all the roles and you didn't have to redo anything, it's about 30 hours. Now, do you want to explore every nook and cranny and get maximum level 5 and do all of the boss fights like the Githyanki and the True Soul and all that stuff, then you're probably looking at more like 60 to 75 hours. I couldn't do anything with the button. The button wasn't even a highlightable, interactable object with the mage hand, so that didn't work. However, knowing that she is standing right there gives me a little bit of leverage because we're gonna do this. She's somewhere right here. Oh, it missed. Hang on. Apparently I need to get some more throwable stuff. Got her. Now, we still, I don't know that there's any way to get surprise on her, unfortunately.
Can't slow down.
Starting off with a miss, dude.
This calls for careful footwork.
Well, we're definitely not going to run down there because I want her to, like... Oh my god, I'm missing with all the things. Miss, 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 miss.
You want the girl so bad. Fine. Rejoice! I wonder.
That cage won't last.
Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say 20% chance, probably not a good chance to
Bloody clever clogs.
chuck her off, but we'll take it and see.
Oh, Betty.
Don't fail me, Gale. Ah! Man, it's really sucky when she resists like that. All right, let's create water.
See this done.
Yeah, we've saved the elevator. So, Lazale, my dear, get up in here. And... that wasn't the right one, unfortunately. Can I not get any of these? Okay, that was the real one right there. That's the real one right there. So let's keep track of that one.
Unleash me.
Alright, Gale, you're gonna do something suicidal here, but let's get down in here. I just need... ah, gosh darn it. I hate it when I accidentally pull stuff off my hotbar. It's really frustrating. Alright. Dude, don't save Anti-Ethel. It's so frustrating. I need to probably heal my dude.
Take you.
Try to find me now, brat.
Well, assuming she's still over there. Man, I wish I had Fireball, because this would be so easy to just drop a nuke on top of all 5 of those. $20, $20.
Lance board is set.
Man, there's no good choice here. Well, 2 birds with 1 stone, perhaps.
To focus. Can't afford casualties now.
Take you. Take you.
So she's still invis. Is she moving is the question. I need to chuck something over there. That's no good. Man, it really sucks because I wasn't paying attention when I chucked her off the ledge a little while ago. I forgot that the elevator was still on fire and I had lost. I should have quick saved after that so I didn't have to redo the hag fight again. But I wanted to try just the globe thing, but now we're stuck in this long fight and I think we're gonna get our asses kicked. Oh yeah, there's 3. We're just gonna load from here. That's a good one. Let me catch up with chat, see where we're at it. Get caught up with everybody who's here today. You sometimes can get advantage, not always. Witch Bolt to mark the real her. Fairy Fire is another good one. Omega Star, what's up? Trying hard to avoid spoilers. Nothing wrong with that. Simon says he's been having a lot of fun learning as a complete newbie, which is awesome. I've tried Thunderwave probably 6 times now this morning, and only once has it actually worked. She saves almost all the time, is ridiculous. She has a really good resist rate or something. What I need to do is figure out a way to get Lae'zel up front and close and personal, because she's got that elixir of strength on, so she should be able to just shove her off the edge with a pretty high probability. Come on now. Okay. Lae'zel. Let's go ahead and give these to her. Anything else that's throwable? Basic poison I'll take. Acid vial I'll take. Coat weapon. Hang on, I had the wrong person coat their weapon. Herp derp. Alright.
On my way.
Nope, wrong character. Get up here. Lae'zel, my dear. Let's see about getting you to trigger this. Because we know she's down over there somewhere.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Alright. The misses are what get me with this fight, because it's just like she's got this impossible...
Breathe deep.
She just resists everything you throw at her, which is just ridiculous. So I'm outside of normal range is the problem here. Alright, so what I'm genuinely curious about now is if there's any way I can get down in here without getting seen, or do I need to go all the way around? I don't have a problem going all the way around, so let's do something here.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, hang on. Why did he hold up. He should not have joined battle.
Can't even catch my breath.
Sorry guys, I'm scum loading. It didn't show me any red down there, and yet it triggered him into an attack when he got down there, so that's not the way it needs to be done. So we're gonna try that again. Oh, I already drank the hill giant potion before, Joe. And that's the objective. I want to get Lae'zel down there to do a pushing attack. The question is, I didn't click the jump button and she ran all the way down there, and then I tried to move my rogue into position and that didn't work. Oh, it's already toast. Like, it's just, it takes so long to load everything. I just chuckle anymore. It's like, it's been a good run.
Without delay. In fact, its eyes only.
Alright, we're triggering the cutscene, which I'm going through. Be careful, Chris.
I'll use your... I'll kick and then...
Alright. Yeah. Don't really care.
You want the girl so bad. Fine. Which
So she immediately went into doing the
Cage won't last long.
summon thing,
Nor will
right?
the girl.
What happened? I'll be right back, guys. Had to help Chris get the kitty into the cat box. So she just walked out the door, taking the cat to the vet. Yeah, I'm 90% sure it's optimization, Kujar, because here's the thing. I've been playing this game since it first dropped. You can go back and watch my streams from the early access, and it ran flawlessly smooth, but it also didn't have all the VFX and high poly counts and everything else. I have tried adjusting the game down to the lowest quality settings, and it still hitches when I'm playing while using Streamlabs, and even occasionally without. So it's an optimization issue. It's usually worse when there's lots of stuff on screen. Like I did the Goblin Camp the other day, and there was like 30 mobs on screen, and it was freezing up like every 90 seconds. So I don't really think it's my laptop so much as it is the load times are slow for sure, even with my old solid state. All right, now I gotta redo this because I was busy and got sidetracked with Chris, and I don't even know where we're at. So let's just start from scratch here. I've done this at level 3 Mujin. But this is the first, this particular group is very low on magic damage, which is making it a challenge. Because I'll tell you what, the sorcerer run that I did and the druid run that I did, I face walked through I just raffle stomped everything because I had 2 different casters doing tons of AoE damage and everything else, and so it was a lot easier to just go on through. But this rogue build, as fun as it is, and this is a difficult fight because she splits up all the time and constantly throws hold person on you. She like has an unlimited spell bank. It usually takes a few times for me to get her down.
Quickly then.
You want the girl so bad. Fine. Which I wonder.
So she still did that stupid thing where she...
That cage won't last long, nor will the girl.
Now I still technically...
Best be on my way. Time for some bloody work.
So that was definitely her down there. Crit hit. Man, she can do stuff from huge distances. Alright, please stay down there, because that's punting distance. Okay. Alright, Gale. Misty, step on down, bro. Come on. Oh, it's not gonna be enough. Oh, that one I can get her. I can get her at that angle right there. Please don't fail, Gale. I gotta get that angle just right. God!
Lady, help me strike true. Let's do this. Not the break. Die in a fire, hag!
Alright, there's gotta be a way that I can get over there. Let's do the Githyanki jump. Okay. Now the problem is I don't have anything left over to do anything with, but I am positioned so if she doesn't run... I forgot that was the wrong one. I'm herping and derping. Shit. I got confused with which one I was supposed to jump to.
Still on my feet.
So one of these... can I revive her? Probably not. Shit! I just killed the girl! That's not good. I don't want to kill the girl. She got teleported out. Alright, time to catch up on commentary. I am level 4 right now. So close to release, says Dapper. He also literally just killed the hag. I don't think I've ever gone more than one. I don't think I've ever gone more than 2. Excuse me. Like one fail, one. This is the first time I've had to do it more than a couple of times. Eastern European Baba Yaga vibes for sure. They vanish when you hit. The false ones do, yes. That's a good point about Magic Missile. I don't know that I have it with Gale. I don't know that he ever actually learned Magic Missile because I've stuck with other spells. Yeah, he doesn't even have Magic Missile. I feel like the Flaming Sphere is almost going to be pointless, although I am going to try something different this time around. Because I know she's down there. Go cast the sphere on her.
Won't last long, nor will the girl.
So that's a fake one. God, I missed.
Faith will protect me. No time like the present.
All right. It was the one. That was the one. We got it. We got it. So, quick save and Gale, get rid of your thingy. Gale, get rid of your thingy.
How much farther can I
Gale, get rid of your thing.
No time to rest. Have to keep going.
I'm so stupid. How could I have trusted her? I almost gave that monster my child.
What the hells would you even consider that?
That's what she wanted. My baby. And God, I was going to do it. For him. My husband. She was going to bring him back. Bring Connor back to life.
Necromancy! What would happen to your child?
Ethel promised to raise the child. Teach them magic. Give them a good life. It's a damn sight better than I can do.
There is no good outcome to
wanted
this.
everything back the way it was.
Yes, he can learn Magic Missile, or he can take it when you're leveling him up. Ethel saw you were vulnerable and she took advantage.
It's my own fault for letting her. Look, I don't like owing people. Here, this socket is worth some coin.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
Just look after it, all right? My husband gave it to me. I should take him home. His coffin is just upstairs. A decent burial is the least I can give him. Thank you. I don't think there's anyone else who would have saved me.
Always room for more? Strange-looking staff. Is that something you'd want, Gale?
I think you're onto something.
No traps, please.
No problems whatsoever giving that staff to Gale.
What's on your mind?
I think I have a magical artifact
That
for
is
you.
most gratifying to hear. May I?
The Staff of Crones.
Thank you. I can feel the storm abating. Yes, this will keep my condition in check. For a precious while.
How long will that
It's
last?
hard to predict the effect any given artifact has. But my condition is hardly a patient one. Rather soon I will feel it stir again. Like a distant thunder sending tremors through the soul. I will need to consume another artifact before the lightning strikes. There's no choice but to find more. In the meantime, my thanks again. My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
As it should be. Alright. Mushroom circle.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
I found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband.
What? You can?
Well,
You feel
know.
a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
there
Bring it
may
back.
be some
Bring
unintended
Connor back.
consequences to this.
Please.
Point the wand towards the coffin.
Why is he still dead?
Brains. Brains.
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him?
So the hag fulfills her promise. It can never be simple, can it?
But this isn't what she promised.
Technically it is.
I wanted him back the way he was, not this.
This is your husband. Do you want him or not?
Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there, but he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back.
Good luck.
Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us.
So we'll
Connor
catch up with her in
always
Baldur's
said you
Gate.
could find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you.
The unfortunate thing
guess
is I have known a few crazies
one
in my
more.
time who would do something like
Let's
this.
go.
These are the kind of girls who will scratch your paint on your car and like burn your apartment down. Little bit of crazy.
Hags really do redefine depravity, don't they? A promise kept in the cruelest of ways. A loved one returned. Undead.
Yags thrive on corruption.
A nature that, as far as I'm concerned, deserves to go extinct. As does that abhorrent thing once man. For God's sakes, let his eternal sleep be free of this undead nightmare.
I like Babylonia's suggestion. I wonder if you can wait until Act 2 or 3 and then come back with a cleric that's like, has the level 5 Raise Dead spell, then rescue Marina and bring back her husband at the same time. That would be legit if we could do that. I wonder if we can. Gale wants your sword of justice. Oh, excuse me. I got the yawns, everybody. Is there anything left in the hag's home that we didn't grab?
Can't keep me out.
Potion of greater healing. Potion of healing. Wooden chest with some gold in it. No, no. Potion of animal speaking. I'll take all of those, please. I'll take all of your snacks. Butter buns. Hey man, I didn't think we were allowed to talk about buttered buns. That's a private thing, everybody. Like, I didn't think we were talking about that on YouTube. Yawn, 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 yawn. What do we have left to do up top? Is it just the goblin camp? I feel like that's all we have left is the goblin camp and the Githyanki patrol up top. Oh no, no, Ollie. The hag is not the biggest fight in Act 1 in Early Access. She's one of the bigger fights, but I would argue that she's not near the hardest. The hardest is either going to be the True Soul Nair fight or the Githyanki fight. Both of those fights are legit. You need to be level 5, or you need to have like the Iron Flask or the Ogres to help you deal with it. Now I held on to the Ogres. I've got the Ogre Horn in my inventory. And we, if I can find it, is that going to be throwable? No. Weapons? What's it fall under? Where the hell is the... Where is my horn? Oh, there it is right there. The Lumps Warhorn. So whenever I get down to True Soul Nair, I'm going to use the Lumps Warhorn. Because we took care of the Githyanki the other day with... did we take out the Githyanki with the... Yeah, we did, because I did one where only one person survived, but we did get a success at that. So I've already dealt with the Githyanki in this particular playthrough. So the only thing left in terms of really big boss fights is going to be the True Soul Nair, which hopefully we'll be down there doing that on Sunday morning, if not Monday morning. So we'll be getting there eventually. The Iron Flask has a spectator inside. Alright, let's go ahead and meander up this way. We're going to go, something I have never done in the Goblin Camp is poisoned them. So we've got Wyvern Poison. Anybody have Speak with Animals?
Have my attention.
There's no time to waste.
I have a lot on my mind and
I do have potions.
in it.
Let's go talk to the confused frog.
Kagha's gone! Happy!
Glad I could help.
Happy! Happy! Come! Present!
So she's got a present for me. I did the yes, I did the red hat thingies the other day, red caps. Here, shiny. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, you know what I need to get while I'm over here? I gotta remember where I found it the other day. The, that note that shows us what Kagha is up to. Dun, 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 dun. I think that was over here. I don't remember.
Blood. I don't like where this is going.
I wonder what kind of creature could have caused so much damage.
Alright, I think we've picked everything up here we can. Next is going up there. Oh, what did I just see? Why are you guys going this way? You're taking a weird path. Where do they keep failing perception at? Probably the plants that can hurt you. I think we missed jumping to the other island, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go back over there really quick. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's right, the ancient methods and the tree people. You're right. Which are right around the corner here from the monolith. I do vaguely remember now. Alright. Quick save. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to give a random shout out to my wife, who is being very gracious about the other cat situation. Neither one of us is extremely happy about it, but she's helping out a lot and taking the cat to the vet today so that I could be here streaming. Shout out to my wife for doing that.
Don't want to draw any attention.
At the ready. Very well.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
All right. I'm going to go get a drink, everybody. While I'm going to get my drink, perfect chance for me to remind everybody that if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Support if you can with Super Chats. It's a great way to do one-off donations to the channel or become a recurring member. We have 3 different tiers that start at $3 a month. One of the perks being the private videos that we put up for members a few times per week, and also member-only chat. Today, chat is open to all subscribers, but Saturday and Sunday, the next 2 days, we will be doing member-only chat. So if you want to participate, you can always watch, but if you want to chat and stuff, become a member, because the next couple of days we'll be doing members only. So, commercial stuff. Check out the videos I already published this morning. I'll be back here in a minute or two. I'm going to grab a drink of water and take a quick bio. Alright. Sorry guys, got sidetracked drinking chocolate milk and answering comments from the videos this morning. This is me just being lazy, Graham. So the reason I cut it off last year was not necessarily because I was tired of the beard. It was because I was doing all that construction. So I was building all of that stuff outside by hand. And when I had a 2-year-long beard hanging down to my belly button, like every day I would have to put it up in a beard bun. And then I would go outside and I would sweat my ass off for like 4 hours swinging a hammer and using the handsaw and building the chicken coop and building the cat shelter and all the other stuff. And I just got to be too much. It was just too freaking hot. And it's like I would put it up in a bun and invariably some of it would come free and you're pushing that handsaw and the next thing you know, the beard hair gets caught in your gloves and you go to push down the saw and you've yanked out a beard hair. Or you're trying to hold up a plank and hit it with a hammer and nails and it's like it's everywhere. It was not conducive to building stuff outside, so I got rid of it mostly for that reason. This year I'm not building anything, so there's always the potential that I'll just let it go another 2 years. I'm probably 3 or 4 months. I think I'm about 3 months in right now. I think it was whenever the last time I trimmed my hair. I did my beard and my hair, my beard and my head at the same time on the number 8, which is like I think the biggest guard that exists, and I just went and I just took it all down, and I've just been letting it grow since then and not worrying about it. So there are no official plans at the moment. Unofficially, I may just grow it out again because it was a great calling card. The bearded princess, the bearded dwarven princess, was a great calling card. But it is not a thing that is nice to maintain in constant 95 to 100 degree weather. Like anytime I had to go out and do anything physical related to work, exercise, or anything, that 18 inches of beard was just like, I'm dying here. All right, let's see what we got here. Can I get any high ground? Is that a stump?
Don't waste a step.
Can Gale get up there? Not enough space. What are you talking about? He's right there. I'm betting that's something you're not supposed to get up to. Yeah, it's not wanting to let me jump up on top of that.
Don't mind me. Time to press ahead.
Alright, this is a pretty good save point, I think, for this fight. Let's do a hard save. Am I gonna bring back the beard pole? No. No, that was a thing of the moment, but the beard pole will not be making a return. Renfabulous! I might continue doing more Renfabuluses. I could always put that back up as a super chat goal and just be like, every time someone donates $5, Renfabulous. You never know what I might do as we get deeper into streaming this year. All right. Technically, this isn't a big bad boss fight, but it is an encounter here, so we're gonna attempt it and see what happens. I've only got a 40% chance on that one. All right. Lae'zel, my dear, let's see if you can't pick one off here. She missed. Gale, buddy old pal, let's drop a flaming sphere down in there. That'll keep you busy for a hot little minute. Also do a ray of sickness. And a poison. Shadowheart. Here we go. Got surprise on him, so that's a good thing. Come to daddy. Those guys have got significant range. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what to do, dear.
This is your end.
Alright.
I speak, they burn.
Oh! There's a hitch. Hadn't had one this morning so far, but it finally did one here. Alright. You know, one thing I find frustrating is, like, they never seem to have the same penalties that we get for being low down instead of up high. Little by little, plugging away. Oh, I'm totally gonna repost your ass, buddy. That's what you get, man. It does entangle you upon death. That's interesting. But hey, you mess with the Githyanki, you get the sword. Like, just, what part of that did you not understand? Oh, I'm gonna action surge it. Oh, did he just port up here? He did, and I will happily take a chunk. Or not.
I don't fancy their chances.
I critically missed my sneak attack. No!
Victory awaits.
He's only got 1 point. 1 hit point. And that is another successful encounter, although something's eating us up. Is it Gale's stupid flaming thing that I always forget to turn off before it rolls back into camp? Or is it the ensnaring roots or something? Or did these things do it toxic? What was hitting us? Fire damage? Yeah, we were getting burned. I always forget to turn that off. I don't like the... I wish that that didn't have friendly fire. That would be nice if it didn't. Alright. Let's go ahead and... figure out what loot we got.
Odd. Someone's cut a notch in the tree there.
I'm going to take that and we're going to read it. Spoiler alert for anyone who might not have seen this part before. Last chance. Just, again, spoiler alert for what I'm about to read. I'll give you a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. Just come back in 30 seconds. Kagha, Orladan has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove shall be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you, its first druid. Dun dun dun. So one of the reasons it's so worth it coming over here and doing this encounter.
Shadow Druids. There's more to Kagha than meets the eye.
This is really cool because if you
No one in the grove will suspect their true enemy walks among them.
I'm doing a druid for my very first playthrough, so this part is very relevant to me because there's some really cool stuff that happens if you're a druid and you do this and you go back and confront Kagha, which we're totally going to do.
Anything of use?
But in terms of the big bad boss fight, encounter, etc., that's the end of the episode. We are going to be continuing the stream, but for those of you who are watching in episodic format, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update as we continue to play Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access, all the way leading up to launch. We do daily streams, daily videos, guides, the big bad boss fights, and much more. So check all that stuff out. Don't forget to hit the Discord up down below. Support if you can with Super Chats, memberships, and all the other good stuff. Let's loot these gloves and move on. Can I give that to Lae'zel, maybe? And can she use those boots? Where are those boots at? Maybe I don't have them yet. I probably forgot to loot the other body that had the shield. It looks way cooler at the very least. Well, thanks, Robert Ortiga. I appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Alright, I think we're good to go back and confront. Why is she leading the party?
Shouldn't have wished to live in...
Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? In your home realm? Intrigues me.
Wonder if...
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot...
Feel like we're being watched.
I will only be welcomed once I obtain a Mind Flayer's head.
Yeah, it's generally a good idea to fight from a distance.
My grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place? Come, boy. It's all right.
All right. I'll be right back, everybody. All right, Chris just got home. The little kitten has... What's up? No, her name is Blanca. I said Blanca. I didn't give her a name. I promise I didn't give her a name yet. I promise I haven't named her yet. We're just calling her Blanca. We're calling her Whitey, you know, because she's a little white kitten. But that's not a name. That's a nickname. That's not the same thing. What did you put on the piece of paper? Cat. They just put cat on the thing. So Chris just got back. The kitten just got a rabies shot today, and she's scheduled for next Friday for the operation. So she's gonna get spayed next Friday. And the vet says she's probably pregnant. They didn't do a ultrasound or anything, but they just said she's probably pregnant. So, well, thank you. So, so she was very easy to take to the vet. She didn't freak out with the cat carrier or anything. Perfect. Yeah, because Lucas, when you put Lucas in the cat carrier, he's like, oh my god, the world is ending. Yeah, and his mom, Dora, she lost a fingernail one time. She literally yanked one of her claws out. She was trying so hard to get out of the cat carrier. Hang on, I gotta catch up with chat, guys. Chris brought the cat home, so I was out checking up with that. Mejor no. Chris, don't let her in. Chris is fucking with me right now. She's like, look, I'm gonna hold the door open and the cat's gonna come in. It's like, don't do that. Kujara says, so many people miss this part. I love this path for the Grove. I can't wait to do it on my official playthrough. Kahina says, love this community. Renfail's a good dude. Thanks, appreciate that. There are others with more technical knowledge, but there's a nice community here. Muji says, I knew Kagha was a bitch. A biznitch. Robert, one thing you will never find for me is fake energy. A lot of the times you'll actually find me yawning my head off throughout the streams because we don't do fake here. I might get a little too high before I come on camera occasionally, but nothing like a little bit of self-medication before you get going here. A little bit of devil's lettuce is always a good thing. Thanks for that, Mujin. Renfail's pretty real. Appreciate it, guys. Who is doing Dark Urge as their first run? Asks Rixu. Not me. I'm doing a Druid Circle of the Moon on my first run. Muji says, I can't pull off an act like some of the other streamers can. I can. I don't want to. It's way too much work. Although, here's some insight, guys. Let's be real for a minute. The moment you start doing something for work, even if it's fun, even if it's a hobby, the moment you start doing something for your livelihood, it changes your relationship with that thing. And I love streaming. I love playing video games. But there are days when I don't want to do it. Just like with any other job that you do. There are days when I'm like, oh my god, I've got to jump up and I gotta go play, you know, insert name of the game here. Oh man, I gotta go make 2 guides today. I gotta make 3 guides today. Like, you gotta feed the beast. And so you gotta grind out the guides. So you have to do research to come up with your guides, everything else. That's not the difficult part. It's the grindy part. The most difficult part is showing up and being agreeable for 3 hours a day, even when you feel like shit and your hand hurts or your head hurts or you're on your period or, you know, your back's thrown out or you're having a bad day because your mom died or your cat died. Like, there's all these factors, and to still do it and with a smile on your face, that's not necessarily an act. It's just getting your shit together and doing it, you know. And there is a difference between people who get their shit together and people who don't have their shit together. But then there's the act. If you want to go like the Shroud, Ninja, Dr. Disrespect, Asmongold, like they all have the act. Using my stream as ASMR. Well, I thank you for that. Graham says, my wife nicknamed a rescue dog that she took in while working as a vet nurse, Little Baby, because she looked tiny and also wanted a dumb name she wouldn't get attached to. Because she had a broken leg and she nursed her back to health. The dog stays with her for 10 years until she passed and the name stuck. R.I.P. Little Baby. So, Graham, Chris isn't here, so I can say this, guys. Let me get right close like I'm trying to tell you a secret, even though you're still hearing me at the same volume. We're like 95% sure no one's going to adopt that little white cat. And Chris had a chat with the vet today, and the vet said you're just going to have to do what I do, which is just get a stone cold heart. And when someone dumps a box of kittens on your doorstep, you just shut the front door and ignore it until the problem goes away. And it's like, yes, but we can't shut our door. That's the problem. Like our cat's coming out the window. And so what happened is this little white cat watched our cats for 3 days in a row and figured out how to jump in the house. And once she did that, she started hiding under the bed with all of her wounds and everything else. And then it was like, well, shit, if she stays outside, she's going to die. It's one thing when they're not in sight, and so you don't see it, so you don't think about it. Out of sight, out of mind. But when she's right there, you can't ignore that, unless you're just a fucking psychopath, and I am not. Welcome to the family, Blanca. Screw you, Graham. It's not official yet, please no. But nobody from we've tried Chris has tried 2 churches, no one wants her. And the next step is going to be telling the vet, look, we've paid for her to get spayed. She's had her rabies. She's had her parasites. We've done everything we can. Please help us find a home for her if you can. But we're like 95% sure that's not going to happen. The hard part's going to be, like Chris said, she's like, when does it stop? Because last year now we have 7 cats. Now with this one we're going to have 8. When does it stop? What's the next step? Because we've already had neighbors try to, like, somebody showed up at our house with a cat, and she was like, I can't take it anymore, and I've heard you guys have a refuge. Here's my cat. And Chris was like, get out of here with that. No, we're not a refuge. No. So the next step is going to be somebody dumping a box of babies in front of my house because they know that I'm the cat house, which is not cool. When you live in a small community, everybody knows. Plus, I'm like the only gringo who lives in this little pueblo, so everyone knows, like, where I live. Yeah, I got a video coming out on that, Kahina, soon about Sven urging people not to do the Dark Urge their first run through. It's a really good interview, and I'm going to cover that in an article. I think that's going to be the Sunday video. I have a period every single month, Rick Sue. Nothing, there, you know, men have periods just as much as women. I don't know, Mujin. I've been tempted to fire myself a few times. Fucking bad attitude, that Renfail guy. He's late. He's occasionally late. Alright. Let's see what happens with this particular big bad boss fight. Let's see if we can make this work the way we want it to.
I should speak up.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
Oh, dun dun dun. I have lots of options here. I don't make a habit of threatening children.
She made her choice. Ugh. I thought one like you might understand. When a threat makes itself known,
come here.
You remove it.
Do you want to come say hi to everybody, Smeagol?
I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
He just woke up, so you wanting to go out, buddy? All right. We're going to toggle this option. Give me 2 seconds here. I got to let Smeagol out before... All right. I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids.
What?
And here they are.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Oh, I've been
Mistress
poking.
Ollerton, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Take this letter, Wrath. It will explain everything.
What's in there? Colloquial word? Kagha, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Ollerton speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Ollerton.
What's really interesting, I had a lot more conversation options when I did this with my druid a couple weeks ago. I cannot wait to do this actual encounter in the live game with my, because I'm doing the druid, the Circle of the Moon druid, the first playthrough. It's going to be so much fun, guys. I really can't wait to do this. We're so close. It's like just under a week away. Oh, it's going to be so good. Let's try persuasion option. The shadows won't save you, they'll corrupt you. Stop this while you can. Now I do have some bonuses, but this is a pretty high DC. I made it. I made that one anyway. Let's see if there's any follow-up rolls.
No. You don't know what you say. In shadow, we are purified.
Kagha's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
Ooh. We'll do persuasion. We got this. This fight will be easy now that we've got her on our side, because we'll be good.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Kagha. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You've no power here.
Question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun fight, everybody. That's what big boss fights are all about. Matter of fact, this might be the one that I air today at 5 p.m. We'll see. We'll see if this is the one I put up today. I've got like 6 or 7 recorded and in the bag, but I haven't edited them yet, so we'll just see which one I get up today. All right. Here we go. I am not going to waste any time on stupid stuff. We're going straight in. And... Gale, you need a heal, brother. Oh, we've got somebody dead over in there in the corner. That's not good. What? Alright, we need to heal. Heal on Gale. Probably a heal on... 2 heals on Gale. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take care of this one. We're going to sneak attack. One hit wonder! It pays to be a rogue, everybody. Look at the damage I just did. Oh my goodness. 33 points of damage on a crit hit sneak attack. Oh, that felt so satisfying. Do I still have enough room to get over here and hit this guy with an offhand attack? I do. And I can also do another offhand attack. Oh, can we punt her into the void? Oh, we're gonna see if we can't. Can we just say yeet?
My path be true.
Oh, come on now. It says I don't have enough movement because I need to be around the other side. Lame. However, I can do. We could do the pushing attack ranged, maybe. Yeah, not enough to do anything with. Gale.
With haste.
Ad lapidem. Ingenium via.
Have to keep going.
Sneak attack. Bye-bye.
What is Kagha thinking? Stopping the ritual was the right thing to do.
So that, ladies and gentlemen,
Something's on my mind.
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right.
you're damned right. Joining the Shadow Druids, what were you thinking?
I was thinking I could make us safe. A foolish notion. To think we'd find comfort in shadow. I endangered a child. I betrayed the Sekul's trust. We will stop the rite and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanas. May he have mercy.
And what of Zevlar's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
That would be the Shadow Druids Big Bad Boss Fight. Now, for those of you watching as a stream, we're going to be continuing on the live stream from here, but if you're watching this as an episode, this is the point where I remind you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Check out the other playlists, join the Discord, links are down below. Don't forget to support with Super Chats, Super Thanks, and memberships.
You won't find it here.
All are great ways to keep me going full-time so that I can do this 8 hours a day and keep you all entertained like Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus, or insert your favorite place there. Am I going to pick a rogue for my second playthrough, asks Victoria. Nope. I'm actually going to avoid the rogue entirely this time around. I'm doing a druid for the first playthrough, then I'm going to turn around and do a drow sorcerer for the second playthrough, and the third playthrough is probably going to be Gale. I may alternate that. The second playthrough might be Gale, and then I do the drow sorcerer, but I don't plan on doing the rogue for the first two playthroughs at all. Victoria, you also asked, I've heard that cats can live up to 20. The average lifespan for a domestic house cat is like 15 years is the average age. But some can live to be 20, 20 plus. But most of them around 15, they start to wear down. Street cats live an average of 5 years. I don't know how long ours are going to live because, honestly, they're street cats who have a home. So, you know, if they get hurt, we could put a Band-Aid on them and give them some medication. We regularly deworm them every 3 or 4 months.
I am ashamed at how far I let
you know,
your
but there's always something that can happen
spread.
in the wilderness. And like, Fucking Frodo brought home that snake at like 2 o'clock in the morning. What was it, 3 nights ago, 4 nights ago? That was the night that Chris and I got woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning because he brought a snake home, and all the cats were like freaking out and attacking it. And thankfully, it was just a little rat snake. But there are vipers, a couple of pit vipers, and coral snakes in this region, which are really deadly. And all it takes is that's the kind of stuff that cats get into. They go out and do things at night, and you just don't know. And then there's always traffic to contend with. You hope that nothing ever happens, but people drive drunk all the time, and shit happens. So we'll do the best we can to give them the home that they can enjoy for the time that they're here. And I think that that's about as good as we can do. Ooh, Key of the Ancients. +1 nature.
What path lies before me?
When did this start?
The first letter from Cloakwood came as...
Now, if I'm not mistaken, we can go talk to Zevlor now. And we're like, yo, bro. You're good. You're good. We stopped the ritual. Oh. Okay. I thought it was going to push us into an animation sequence.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
No helping it. Whatever we want. Now.
I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or...
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Kagha's agreed to stop the ritual.
Truly? Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days...
Ooh, we're getting some loot.
Sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
Tell me what you need.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. I won't expose my people to that. Tell me, what do you know of the man they call the Blade of Frontiers?
Never heard. The Monster Hunter? What about him?
He showed up just before you arrived. His skills are legendary, but even he advised against facing the goblins head-on. He proposed another way. He believes the goblins will scatter if we kill their leaders, but he needs help. You've proven yourself a capable warrior. I'm sure he could use you.
We'll see what I can do.
I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. You'll find the blade in the caves. He's training the children in some basics. Good thing, too. They may well have to put it to use.
So I guess I've actually never talked to Gale on this playthrough. I just never got around to it. Hell Rider's Pride.
Now, remember.
With respect, sir, being a Hell Rider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we...
Oh, hell, I'm giving that to Shadowheart. Yes. Those are amazing gloves. Helm's Protection. When you heal another creature, it gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. You know what? Why don't we give her the Key of Ancients too? Why not? Can you see the circlet on her right now? There it is. There's the circlets visible now.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
That's a cool looking like leaf circlet. It just made her even sexier in my opinion. Shadowheart. Gotta get my goth girl fix. Awesome.
The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
On my way.
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. Start. But go with the Watch.
Awesome.
You're too honest to be a mercenary.
All right, who's ready from some Baldur's Gate 2 stuff? Everybody. Because here's what we're going to do. I've got a premiere ready to go where we're talking about how Baldur's Gate 2 is the greatest of all time RPGs. Fight me for it. Change my mind. We're going to roll from this live stream into that premiere. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to end this stream, and it'll take all of you directly over to the premiere, and I will hang out with you all while we watch that video. And then I'm going to go away and prepare today's big bad boss fight for 5 p.m. Central today. And then take a break, take a nap, get waked up and refreshed this afternoon to come back and keep doing video production for Sunday, Monday, and beyond. I may come back tonight for an impromptu stream. It depends on A, if there's storms, B, how I feel, and C, if I'm not doing Sea of Thieves with my brother, which I don't think I am because I think his Starlink cable is still in the mail. So he doesn't have his Starlink going on right now. But we're going to go watch that premiere together and go from there. So don't forget to check out all the other stuff we do. And if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Join the Discord. Join as a member because the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, we will be doing member-only chat in the streams. So it's been great to see all of you hanging out and chatting today. But the next couple of days are reserved for our members. You can still watch even if you're not a member. But we will be locking down chat to give our members who pay monthly for the service. We're going to give them their extra perks tomorrow, so see you then. In the meantime, let's go ahead and jump on over to the premiere, everybody. Thanks for hanging out today in the live stream. Let's go talk Baldur's Gate 2 for a little bit, because it's perfect timing for that to happen.